I've heard lots of videos of various leaders addressing being quarantined due to this COVID-19 pandemic, providing tips and resources and tools, and sharing how this is an opportunity to get closer to family, friends, and loved ones. However, I have not heard anything providing information or encouragement for those that are quarantined and living alone. So if this is you, then this video is for you. And it's not meant to be used as a video for those to feel sorry, or for those that are living alone, oh, woe was me. This is not that type of video. What I want to share with you is this. If you are living alone during this time that we are quarantined, it's an opportunity for you to assess and reprioritize things, people, and places in your life. It's a time for you to really dig deep within and do some self-reflection about who you are, where you want to go, and who you want to be. It is a time for you to remove the mask, remove the persona, and really find out who you are if you enjoy spending time with yourself. Because if you cannot enjoy spending time with yourself and living by yourself, you most definitely are not prepared to entertain the thought of spending time with and living with another individual. So this is the time. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is the time to see how you are going to navigate these next 30 days or so, because nobody really knows. It's up in the air, of living alone. There are ways to stay connected with social media, with email, with Skype, Google Duo, Marco Polo, Zoom, and a plethora of other platforms. But in the interim, you can't sit on these platforms all day. So you're going to have to spend a lot of time with yourself. So what are you doing with that time? Have you assessed those in your life and how they fit in your life? And do they fit with where you're going or want to go? This is the time to do that. Are there some things that you need to work on personally, spiritually, educationally, professionally? This is the time to do that, to schedule, prioritize, and do that. Do you need to reconnect with some people or disconnect from some people? This is the time to do that. Let me give you an example. Those in my life fit into 3 different categories in my life. They are either in the outer court, the inner court, or the holiest of holies. And that holiest of holies is reserved for a few select individuals that I hold near and dear to my heart. And for those of you that are wondering why I use that analogy, is because I'm a woman of faith. So everything that I do is founded upon that foundation of faith. And so, if you need to get back into shape or get into a routine physically, this is the time to set that routine. If there are some things that you need to do to gather some certifications, either for professional or educational purposes, this is the time to do that. If you need to reset or readjust some things financially, this is the time to do that. I'm going to tell you, one of the most important things you can do during this time is to take care of your mental health, because your mental health governs everything else in your life. So how do you do that? Number one, by getting enough rest, first and foremost, because lack of sleep causes you to have poor concentration, make poor decisions, have a cloudy mind, or feel like you're in a fog. So make sure that you're getting enough rest. I'm not going to delve too much into the mental health piece, but I will say make sure that you're moving every day. Physically, move your body. When we move our body, it raises the endorphins, our feel good. So if you are living alone, use this time to develop areas in your life that you've neglected. Use this time to really understand who you are, not who others perceive you to be, not who you portray yourself to be, but who are you in the midst of this pandemic? Are you a selfless person, willing to give to others and help others? Are you selfish? What is your mindset? What is your mentality? Is your mentality all about hoarding, getting enough supplies, not abiding by the limits that have been set to make sure that everyone has enough to go around? Or is it selfless? Are you trying to figure out ways that you can use your gift of your talents to help others? Or are you solely focused on me, 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 me? This is a time to really find out about who you are.